The big beautiful bill did not give us zero taxes on Social Security, but it did give seniors a $6,000 to $12,000 bonus tax deduction. I'm Beverly Harzog, and here's how much you can save. For single filers, you get a $6,000 tax deduction, and for married filing jointly, if you're both 65 and over, you get a $12,000 bonus deduction. The bonus tax deduction is in addition to the standard deduction and to the 65 plus extra deduction you already got. The catch, it's only available for 4 years, from 2025 through 2028. Don't waste the next 4 years. It could save you thousands of dollars. First, let's take a look and see if you're eligible so you can get right on this. Okay, eligibility. You must be 65 by year end of 2025, and it's available even if you take standard deductions or you itemize. So that's really good. Your adjusted gross income or modified adjusted gross income, whatever applies, has to be within the income limits. And being on Social Security is not a requirement. Even if you're over the limit, there's a 6% bonus phase out. So you might still qualify for most or even part of the bonus. So it's worth checking. Okay, here are the income limits, and it's based on your AGI or your modified adjusted gross income. The limit for a single filer is above $75,000, so you can make $75,000, not above that. And for a married filing jointly couple, it's above $150,000. If you do exceed the limit, it's not over yet, okay? The bonus is phased out at 6%. In the example, John has an AGI of $100,000. And so we subtract the $75,000 limit from that, and we get $25,000 that he's over the limit. Here's how the 6% phase out is applied. So the $25,000 is multiplied by 0.06, which is 6%, and we get $1,500. Now that is the part of the bonus that John does not qualify for. The maximum he could qualify for is $6,000. So we're going to reduce that bonus by $1,500, and John still gets to claim a bonus tax deduction of $4,500. The deduction phases out completely for single filers at $175,000 and for couples married filing jointly at $250,000. Next, I have simple examples to show you how much you can save with the additional senior bonus deduction, whether you're a single filer or married filing jointly. Okay, first example, it's a single filer. The standard deduction for 2025 is $15,750, and the 65 and over additional deduction that you get is $2,000 this year, and that's a total of $17,750. Now, both of those deductions have increased. They do that every year. Assuming this person didn't earn over the income limit, we just add the bonus of $6,000, and it comes to $23,750. That's pretty good. Okay, if you're married filing jointly and you're both 65 and over, you each get the extra 65 plus deduction. And in 2025, it's $1,600. And since they're both over 65, they each get that. So it's $3,200. We added the $12,000 bonus. And again, we're assuming they're under the $150,000 limit for a married couple. And so they each get the $6,000. And that's a $12,000 deduction. The grand total, $46,700. Wow, not bad, right? I think there's a bit of confusion going on about how to actually claim this senior bonus tax deduction on your return. Well, you do need an additional form to make it all happen, and I'll show you how that works next. You determine the amount of the senior bonus on Schedule 1A, which has 6 parts. And Part 1 is where you enter your AGI and add back or subtract items to get your modified adjusted gross income, if that applies to you. Now, if you've got a complicated return, use a tax pro to help you do this. So then you just drop in your AGI or MAGI from Form 1040 on line 3. Part 5 of this form is called Enhanced Deductions for Seniors. Your AGI or your MAGI goes where you see that red arrow on line 31. And then you just follow the steps that are listed here. And if you're over the limit, the steps will walk you through the math. Okay, I use TurboTax and it makes this so easy. You'll finally arrive at line 38, and that's the number you carry over to Form 1040SR. That's 1040 for seniors. You can see the red box on line 13B, and that's where line 38 goes from Schedule 1A. Now, remember, all of this is a simplified version just to show you where you claim the deduction. Tax forms look so easy when they're blank, don't they? I dropped a link in the description so that you can easily find Schedule 1A. You made it. Yay. Leave me a comment if you have any questions, and I'll be surprised if you don't have questions. I know this is hard. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.